a god doesn't plead.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are back. We got part of the team in the building. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, right down below, we got my girl Jay Elise, aka Jalen, aka Mama got that sauce. What?
Hey y'all.
How you
feeling, Jalen? I'm feeling good. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. I feel like I hear an echo.
No, that's just you.
Okay. Hey y'all. How y'all doing today?
How you feeling, dear?
Tired, honestly. But, you know, I'm here. I am alive. And yeah.
Ready to get nerdy. That's the most important thing.
Exactly.
All right. And we got our girl, part of the family, you know what I'm saying? Aries Lounge expert. And you know what I'm saying? Soon to be a black nerd enthusiast / host / person. Kissing Kate is in the building. AKA Just Kate. Y'all have to watch television. Y'all know what the hell that meant. So anyway, we got an entire show full of greatness for y'all today. You know what I mean? Got a little bit of history. You know, we got the Precious. We've got old video games. We've got, of course, we've got AI. I mean, I've got to scare the crap out of you guys some way. I can't have y'all coming in here thinking that there's a future for us, because there isn't. Of course, we got to talk about robots. There's a ton of stuff. And obviously, you saw the title when you pressed play. Marvel leaks new rival characters. And it's not like 3 of them. It's like 30. It's crazy. It's so many. I'm still trying to get understanding of this, but we've got a lot going on. Fame, unfortunately, is stuck somewhere between New Jersey, Delaware, and Maryland. I don't know. He's stuck somewhere, but he called me earlier, so he was saying he's going to try to get on as soon as possible, but we don't know what's going on, so let's send our prayers. Sloan, we're waiting for Sloan to get on, and AB is coming from a funeral. So I'm not exactly sure what's popping with that. So let's get moving with a little bit.
Blow your mind? A 12-year-old boy changed the world of vanilla forever. Let's rewind to the year 1841. Meet Edmund Albius, just 12 years old and a slave on the island of Reunion, a small island in the Indian Ocean. One day, this young genius discovered a groundbreaking method to hand-pollinate vanilla plants, a task that had baffled botanists for years. And guess what? We still use his ingenious technique today. Edmund's discovery turned Reunion into a vanilla powerhouse, making it one of the top producers in the world within just 50 years. He taught this revolutionary technique to other slaves, spreading his invaluable knowledge and changing the vanilla industry forever. As a reward for his incredible contribution, Edmund was granted his freedom and the last name Albius. But despite his monumental contribution to the world, he never saw a penny for his efforts and lived in poverty. So next time you enjoy vanilla in your ice cream, latte, or even in your favorite perfume, remember the incredible story of Edmund Albius, a young boy whose ingenuity sweetened the world, one vanilla pod at a time.
Yes! Once again, black people brings you vanilla. Come on now. Y'all ain't having ice cream in the middle of the night without that guy, huh? You don't have sexy smelling perfume without that guy. We don't have most of the flavorings for our desserts and delicious meals without that guy. Come on. Black people, man. We're the shit. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm feeling. So anyway, it's time to go to the Precious. All right. With that being said, now that we are here for the Precious, you know what I'm saying? The first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna run mine out, and then you know what I'm saying. We got Jalen next week. Kate will definitely have hers. I did not have a chance to get her prepared properly, so I am going to throw mine up first. I don't know if you guys remember this this little painting here. Kate, you might want to turn your microphone on.
My bad. Yeah.
Vigo the Carpathian. Is anybody familiar with Vigo? From Ghostbusters Part 2. This was the bad guy. And I would definitely love to have a 24 by 36 blown up joint for the studio of Vigo Carpathian. And it's only $9.
Okay.
So like, who's
That's
mad
crazy.
at
That guy still creeps me out.
Might as well get it.
No, most definitely. He's that. Look at that. Look at that face, huh?
And that's the face that you want looking at you.
Right. Where you gonna hold it in your bedroom?
No, never.
Okay.
I would put a man in my room. It's gay. I have nothing to do in my room.
Okay.
All right. I'm sorry. So anyway, shout out to Vigo the Carpathian. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Long may he never reign ever. So anyway, let's move on to our next one from our home girl. You know what I'm saying? Jalen coming with the greatness. I like this, bro. I might end up buying this my damn self. The Gotham City cocktails.
Yes. So yeah, I know since my precious last week and this, y'all are gonna think I'm an alcoholic, but I am not. I promise. But yeah, like who wouldn't want this as an adult? I'm actually gonna buy it because it's only like $14.
Yeah.
Yep.
$14.99.
So it is sitting in my cart right now, and I think I'm gonna purchase it because why not?
For real, based on the colorful heroes, villains, and locations of Gotham City, this compendium of delectability, enticing cocktails takes readers on a trip through the home of the Dark Knight, featuring a collection of sophisticated libations. This unique book contains 70 recipes for delicious handcrafted cocktails, as well as curated selection of tasteful bar bites to pair with the beverages. Dang, that's not only am I getting drunk, I'm also getting finger foods to go with it. Fat boy's favorite.
Well, hors d'oeuvres, a little appetizer,
When's the last time you went to a bar and they had really good finger foods? You know what I'm saying? A little with the liquor. They don't have that anymore. It's always French fries, wings, and mozzarella sticks. Oh yeah, salsa chips and then like stuff that you end up throwing up all fast. Like I need some. We need to start a venue that has tapas and drinks. Like that's what I need. I need tons of little dishes of finger foods and you know what I'm saying, delicious drinks. I just need that. You know what I mean?
I'm taking notes.
For sure. Like one of my facts. One of my concepts for my lounge that I always wanted was I never wanted to serve large meals. I wanted the entire menu to be inexpensive, like side dishes or like sliders. It would be this and that, like just small things to where when you lounging in a lounge, it's all about conversation. Y'all chilling, you relaxing. You ain't stuffing your face, but you trying to keep yourself from getting completely flat drunk. So you need a little bread to keep down, a little this, maybe a little flat. What do they call them? The little pizzas, the little flat pizzas.
Flat bread.
Yeah, little pizzas. But anyway, Sloan is in the building. What's going on, brother?
What's up? I'm doing good. How are you? Hey, Jay, how are you?
Good.
You can jump in and food too, Sloan. Stop that. All right. It looks really gothic in your background. What's going on? Y'all not doing any ritual sacrifices, are you? Like,
no, my sister's watching Silo.
Oh, okay.
No, don't worry. No sacrifices here.
All right, so let's move on. Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. Sloan is here, so we have to share his precious because he did all of the hard work, so we might as well show it off. All right, so let me pop it on the screen, and then here you go. I like this item. I did not know it was this inexpensive, man. This is a fire. It's a fire pickup for the cheap.
Yeah. If I couldn't get it off of Amazon, I was gonna get it because my town has this thing called Anime Blues Con. This guy, he makes like swords himself and all. He said he actually made a blade sword like the year before last, but this most recent year he didn't have it. But he said this next one, he said he would have it. So I told him, I said, hold that one for me because I'm gonna get it.
Nice.
Now, is it a fully functional one, meaning that it has the spike, not the spikes? It used to have like right near the handle. It would have things that spink that come out. I wonder if that's fully functional.
Oh no, I don't know about this one, but I don't think his does that. It would be cool though.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you can currently get a blade. You can get an actual cosplay blade sword replica, made of metal, and it's 37 inches long. And the price is $49.99. And the link is in the comments. I mean, in the description below. Yo, thank you, sir. Man, there's so much to talk about. I'm so happy you brought up Blade because this is a topic of discussion for some of the new Marvel rivals that are going to be hitting the streets soon. So that,
yeah, I remember him.
So we're going to be talking about that in a little bit. You know what I mean? So just make sure y'all keep it locked. Don't go nowhere. So let's go to Pixelated Bro. All right. Normally, I would assume that I would have. I'm just going to mute Sloan real quick so I can hear the television a little bit. Normally, we would have. Good, my God. Normally, we would have my guy AB, and we would have Remy, to do the games. But unfortunately, neither one is here. So I'm still going to go ahead with my old school game. I'm not exactly sure if any of y'all have ever heard of this game. But this is an old school classic. It's called Battletoads. Are any of y'all familiar with Battletoads, the game?
That sounds familiar. Yeah, that sounds. Oh yeah, I know this. There's a character. He's on Killer Instinct, the most recent one.
So it's two. It's a group of two. It's actually 4 toads. It's almost like a play off of Ninja Turtles, where it's like 4 different toads. They all have different weapons. They all have different skills. And pretty much Battletoads is pretty much, hey, man, it's a side scroller. You drop in, you kill as many bad guys as possible. There's a boss at the end of it. And, what I'm saying, more than one player can play at the same time. One of the main things is that they have like big punches and big kicks. It's not just about them getting weapons. And then obviously, as you can see, they can ride things. It's a wild game. I was blessed to be able to have it when I was a kid. We used to have hours and hours and hours of fun. This is a Nintendo version of Battletoads. This Battletoads, the legacy goes, I think they have like 4 or 5 different games of this. So I just want you guys to check it out. I think it's just something dope, a little blast from the past. And yo, Kate, have you had any experience playing with Battletoads or Jalen?
No, this is new to me.
I've seen it, but I've never played it. But the green toad kind of looks like the WB frog.
He does.
Pretty much. But yeah, it's definitely a cool game. All right. So that's something for y'all to look for while y'all going down the rabbit hole. All right, so let's move on to let's get some riddles going, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's let Jalen take over the scene.
Riddle me this, Batman.
Okay. So today's riddle.
Your audio kind of faded out. Hold on.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay. What comes once in a minute, twice in a moment, but never in 1,000 years?
All right. I have my particular answer ready. But Kate, do you have anything close to an answer?
No.
All right. Come on, Sloan. You was good at this last week. I think you solved the last one. So what are you thinking?
Comes once a minute. I'm not sure. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not sure.
So
Jay, did you Google it ahead of time?
No, I swear to God, I didn't. I swear on everything. It's M.
It is the letter M.
That's good. That's good. I gotta use that.
I was like, oh dang, all right. I swear to God.
Too fast.
Okay.
Well, I had to put the little display together, so I've had time to like marinate on it. But, I was like, well,
That one, I think that one was kind of easy compared to the other ones, but
only because
Yeah.
I could see the M. So it was like once, and then I seen the one M, and then I was like, huh. And then like the one you did last week was when you did ton. What was it like? Something.
Oh yeah, the ton and knot or something like that.
Yeah, right,
what
right.
what was it?
What moves twice as fast backwards but slower forward, something like that?
Holy smokes.
I'm gonna tell y'all exactly what it was. It was forward I am heavy, backwards I am not.
I'm not. There we go. That's what it was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That was awesome.
We didn't get that right at all. We are obviously not smart enough to really be doing all of this stuff. But we appreciate you giving us an opportunity to fail publicly. So
yes,
it's my pleasure.
I get up early in the morning to be embarrassed on camera, especially with a lot of people watching. That's what makes it even crazy. All right, so it's time for a little bit of news. Cause where the hell? Where's my news button? All right. So what we have to do first is I would like to go into the most popular post on our social media to date right now. This is generated 15,000 views in the last 48 hours and over 200 comments on Facebook. Let's get right to the business.
4 Batmen are locked in a room together. Who is making it out alive? You have Ben Affleck's Batman, you have Keaton, Robert Pattinson's Batman, and Christian Bale.
Everyone should know by now who's going to win if it was a Royal Rumble of all the live-action Batmans, but I know people are still going to debate. Robert Pattinson's Batman loses first. He is the new Batman. We're literally watching him on his first night out on the town. Almost little to no experience compared to the others. Pattinson's out first. Next to go out is Christian Bale. Love Christian Bale, but this is where he comes short. His toughest opponent was Bane, and Bane beat the brakes off of him, and then he kind of had to play a little bit dirty to beat him the second time by destroying his oxygen tank or mask, or you know what I mean. But he does not have enough experience or beat better opponents than these two over here. And now we're down to the battle between the big dogs. Batfleck wins at the end. Yep, Batfleck wins. Batfleck is just a bully, and you can argue that his preparations work better than Michael Keaton's prep time. I mean, look at it like this. They both fought Kryptonians. He fought Superman. He fought the big dumb Kryptonian. I never know his name. And he lost and died multiple times. And the part that's crazy is the Flash showed up and told him everything that he needs to know about the Kryptonians, how to defeat them, what powers them, what they're going to do. And he still didn't make a good plan to win. At least he actually took down Superman, and he came up with all those plans on his own. But love Keaton's Batman. But regardless.
All right. So, are we in agreement here? Is there a debate to be had? I honestly felt like Christian Bale deserved a little bit more credit. However, if we're just basing it off of, all right, what we saw on the film and then putting them in the ring together, maybe. I still got some money on Christian Bale, even though Ben Affleck is physically bigger than Christian Bale. So you got that. Like, I feel like Affleck kind of wins because of sheer physical size. But hey, what do you?
No, I kind of agree. Yeah, I would say I would kind of agree. For a second, I kind of wanted to say like Michael Keaton, but I think that's just a fave of mine, just because of like the history and whatnot. Like that's my first Batman.
Word. Okay. Jalen.
Same thing here. So Robert Pattinson was the first one to go, obviously, because he's fresh Batman, fresh meat. Christian Bale, like, especially with the last Dark Knight movie, he does not have it in him anymore. Like, it's done. He's washed. Love him. He's washed. Michael Keaton is my favorite Batman. However, actually second favorite. But Ben Affleck is my least favorite Batman, but I know that he will wash all three of them. So it's just one of those things.
Okay, before I let Sloan loose on the internet. All right, so like what I'm gonna do is, all right, so Tristan, this dude put his full name, Tristan Michael Floyd. Shout out to you, my guy. He said Batman, Ben Affleck. Shout out to Leo Rodriguez. All right. He said nothing like working on a comic book cover and listening to a good live show. Shout out to you, sir. I appreciate you. You are appreciated. And I like the little beard thing. That's hard. That's hard. I used to have one of those before, I crossed the 300-pound threshold. So anyway, all right, Sloan, it's all on you.
Okay. So for me, Batflick wins easily because while all the other ones were good and we had like more story with them, when it comes to Batman, he fights a lot like Laura Batman. Like just in Batman versus Superman, we all saw the moment where he was literally just swinging across the wall in the roof like a actual bat. And if we saw the way he fought, he is more brutal than any other Batman we saw so far. Like the way he shot his grappling hook into someone's shoulder and yanked it towards him just to slam his neck into the ground and stuff. So he's more bloodlusted than any other Batman we saw in live action. He doesn't mind killing even more. Like he's like Arkham Batman. We all know how Arkham Batman be fighting. It's like, I won't kill you, but proceeds to slam your neck into the corner and stuff like that.
Okay, that's hold on. Thank you for that thorough explanation, sir. So I am excited to bring this to bear to the forefront. This is Tyler, the creator. Okay, so there is a creator that does a lot of graphic work for the music industry. He's done kind of small little games and stuff like that in the past, but he has decided to try to flesh out an entire game based around Tyler, the creator. And let's get into some of the...
Hi guys, my name's Ali Graham and I'm an illustrator and animator from the UK. For over 10 years now, I've been making cartoons, animations, music videos, and video games based on the world of music and hip-hop. I've had the pleasure of working with some of the biggest artists, labels, and brands in the world, and have my work shared, seen, and liked by millions. Tyler, the creator, is an artist that's consistently inspired me over the years, not just through his incredible music, but through his world-building, storytelling, ever-evolving sounds and personas, not to mention his overall stay true to yourself attitude. For my latest project, I want to create a brand new game inspired by the genius of Tyler, the creator, and my love for 90s retro video games. The ultimate Tyler the game. Run, jump, and bunny hop through an assortment of colourful worlds, inspired by the songs, videos, outfits, and countless iconic moments of Tyler the creator. Hopefully by now you've had a chance to watch the trailer and play the demo to get a sense of the sort of thing we're going for. But to take it to the next level, we're going to need some help. Creating the story, art, animation, music, and programming for a full game takes a lot of work and knowledge. Sadly, we can't afford to do it.
I want to have a little bit of discussion. Shout out to him. Like, as a person that creates myself and has done a bunch of different stuff, it is very time consuming and it is definitely very financially hefty. However, what I'm saying, I leave it up to everybody to make their own decision on what they would like to do. Now, my question to y'all is, first question is, would you play this game? Is this something you're interested in?
Absolutely.
Would you kick in to make this game a reality? So we're going to start with Kate, and then we're going to work our way around. So Kate, give me some details.
I would definitely play. I'm a big Tyler, the Creator fan. I actually almost wore a Tyler, the Creator shirt today, actually. But it just seems like my type of game that I would play. Like, I want to play the demo. I want to check out the trailer. Like, it seems like something I would be really into.
Yeah, definitely. Jalen.
I agree. That's really exciting to see. The creativity behind it, you can tell that he's put in a lot of work behind it. Just like even the little details, like the Tyler and the Sega font, and just the little things. I would kick a little bit of money towards it. Like, I'm all for creators creating and creators helping other creators create. So yeah, this is cool as fuck. Can I say that?
Yes. Whatever the fuck you want. All right. All right, Sloan, what's up, man? Are you a Tyler the Creator fan, and would this be something you'd be interested in?
Absolutely. Like I always like little strange, quirky games, especially in the indie space and all. And with it being a Tyler the Creator themed game, like I would really like to play because for me, when it comes to certain music, it actually helps me write and all that. Even sometimes half of my story is based on like the emotions I felt when listening to a song. It doesn't even have to have any lyrics. So it's like I would love to do this as well, just to show like just how much music influenced this creator to make this game. I would like to pay attention to the little bitty details and see just like how just to see how much he invested in it. But I would definitely play this game.
For sure, for sure. I'm right there with you guys. I'm a huge Tyler the Creator fan. I've been a Tyler Creator fan for many years. I think this is a very unique idea. I did get a chance to play the demo. It is fun. It is easy to play, but it's not dumb. Like it's super creative. It's super engulfing. I could easily see myself losing a few hours of my life in it. You know what I'm saying? So the link is actually in the description. So if you guys want to go and check it out, I'm going to just go over a few of the pledges. They're not paying us any advertising. I don't know this guy that's doing this game, but I just thought this was a cool. I tell people all of the time, you should never be afraid to try to fundraise for something that you have, especially if it's an idea that a lot of people can connect with. And I think this is cool, man. You can donate $10 and then get early access to the game and the soundtrack. You can put in $20 and then you get the early access, you get the updates, you get behind the scenes, and you get voting rights, and you get your name in the credits. I get my name in the credits for $20. That's dope. All right. So if I spend $40, you get all the rest of that stuff. Plus, you get an exclusive T-shirt, which they probably not gonna have a $5 for me, but they might have for the rest of y'all. But stuff like this, and it goes on, and the higher up it goes, there are more gifts. Like this is you get a vinyl figurine if you spend 70, and then if you spend 100, you get a custom pixel character. And then if you actually, I might need to kick that 100 up. I would definitely love to see a character of myself in the game. And then, like, if you do all the way up to $800, you get to help them create a custom level around whatever you want, which I think would be a super cool idea if you were trying to market something like the Black Nerd Podcast or something like that. So anyway, so if y'all want to throw us 1,000 so we can throw him 1,000, that's love. So anyway, I am going to commit probably $20 because that's all I can afford. But hey, man, if y'all want to support, hey, I'm all about supporting creative. Shout out to him. Everybody else. I just thought that was something really cool I saw online, and I was like, man, I think this would be something nice to talk about. So, all right, now let's move on to the next thing. Power to the ladies out here. You know what I mean? Shout out to Evelyn Elviro, because she had something to say.
Dream role out there that you want to manifest right here, right now.
I really want to play Storm. I know it sounds frivolous, but I think we haven't uncovered how grand she is and all of that inner turmoil that she has. So I think there's a world in which we could, I don't know, do something like that.
I would love this gorgeous woman to play
Lost Jay.
What happened?
I pushed the button by mistake. All right.
There you go.
Yeah, my bad. All right. So I was just saying I was hugely excited because I think she's such a great actress, because I really feel like she looks like Storm. She might be a little small, but I also feel like she has gravitas and weight, and I think it would just be a phenomenal thing. Kate, how do you feel about it?
No, I agree. That's really, I can definitely see her playing that role. Like, I love her vibe. Like, I've been finding out like little quirky things about her and stuff like that. And like, you said she's small. She wears like all these platform heels and stuff like that just to seem bigger. Like, she's like my type of girl. Like, look at those fucking nails. So I would love to see her as Storm. Like, that's exciting.
Word. Jalen.
I agree. Yeah, I love her. Cynthia's my girl. Yeah, she would be great as Storm. She's a great actress. She was great in Wicked. Yeah.
Let's go. All right, Sloan.
I'm going to be honest. I haven't seen that much of that lady's acting, but for me, when it comes to okay, so I'm going to break this down a little bit. But so there's this one girl I like. I agree with some of her takes, but her name is Society Made the Joker, right? She basically gave a detailed explanation as to why she doesn't think she would be able to do the role well. It's because, well, first off, in my opinion, because she's British American, I don't think she'll be able to like completely put herself into the role and understand Storm as a character, because racism in Britain is different from racism in America. You know what I mean? And even other British American, like there's one guy who's in charge of a British American. He was a British guy, black guy, who was doing a documentary about racism in America. Even he said, listen, we do face racism, but it's nowhere near like as bad as y'all got in America. So what Society Joker basically said is like, we should probably find someone like Storm, who is like an immigrant to America, raised in America, specifically maybe even Harlem. And then she even said we should probably gamble and give it to a basically like fresh talent. But I feel like ultimately what we need to do is find someone who could emulate the African accent well and all that, and is from here, because with X-Men and a core aspect of their whole being like oppression and understanding minorities and where it comes from, I feel like that's in America, that is. I feel like that's a key figure, because that's why it was so good when Bo DeMeo did it.
No, I like that perspective. There you go. Great way to give pushback and constructive criticism. Shout out to you. All right. Now, shout out to Other Nick. He said, I hope the show is going well. Aren't you watching it?
What's up, Nick?
Yeah, what's up, Nick? Like, you're there, we're here. We don't know what's going on. We just talking. All right. So here's the moment. This is it, baby. All y'all been playing online and just going and killing each other, shooting and blowing up stuff. Oh yeah. And then so they leaked some stuff, but then I assume they just made this whole announcement. So you got the Thunderbolts. You know, of course, Winter Soldier is already there. Yelena Belova. I think she's not there. Is she already there?
No, she's not there.
So you got Red Guardian that's coming, Ghost that's coming, U.S. Agent that's coming, Taskmaster that's coming. That's crazy. Then you've got Excalibur, Captain Britain, Nightcrawler, Kitty Pryde, Black Knight. Man, this is a lot. You know what I mean? Let's move on. Black Bolt, never heard of him, but yeah, I mean that's more about me and not less about them. The Inhumans, I think this will be kind of interesting. This is more, if you're really into comics, you know, this is playing towards those people that love these type of things, or if you watch the television show. I want more about that. Sloan made a whole video about the rivals playing to both the fair weather fans such as myself and the real fans such as him. So, like, shout out to that. The Midnight Suns, that's who I'm excited for. Right there. Blade and Ghost Rider. That's who I want. Blade and Ghost Rider all day, every day, and ain't nothing y'all can tell me. All right, we already got Doctor Strange and Scarlet Witch. Morbius, I mean, I guess if that's something you're into. Not me, obviously. Deadpool, obviously.
Yeah, obviously.
You said what?
I said not obviously.
No. I can't wait to play Cable too. I think that'll be something. I can't wait to play Colossus. I think that'll be dope. I'm interested in seeing how they make Domino for the game, but you know, whatever. Let's see. Kate Bishop, Wiccan, Speed, Kid Loki. Why does Loki have to be a kid? I can't get. Never mind. Hulkling, America Chavez, and last but not least, Sandman, Electro, Vulture, Doc Ock, Craven, and Mysterio. All right. It's your time, Sloan, man. Take it away. I know you're excited about this. Have you seen all of these characters being announced, or is this your first time seeing it?
This is my first time seeing them. I know when it comes to this post, I think this was a fan edit, because like I've seen like a bunch of leaks before from like the stuff that they did say like they did actually find character models for, but like So I don't know if all of them are coming, but the ones I am excited for, because Blade is definitely coming. His 3D models has been completed. So I'm really looking forward to him. I hope they include his more like vampiric magical powers in the set and all that. But I just love what they've been doing so far with like how they're introducing the characters and the attention to detail. But like one character I really do hope they introduce is a guy called the Hood. He's actually unfortunately gonna be brought to the MCU under Ryan Coogler, but he's a really cool dude because he's like a magical mafia boss. But like he has a red hood, and instead of like just typical spells, he actually wields like magical pistols. So it's like think Red Hood but evil, and he's got a cloak that could turn him invisible and like turn into a monster and stuff. It's really cool. This game is perfect for the Hood.
Word. No, most definitely. Other Nick said, stop yelling, I'm sick. Sorry. He said, I want Sandman and Mysterio so motherfucking bad. He said, Ultron and Blade next season, please. Why we can't get Blade this season? Like, why do I gotta wait a season for Blade? But I respect it. He said, yes, the Hood. I heard the Hood is gonna be in the game. Need him in his collection as well. So shout out to that. Now my next question would be, if you have played the game, who's your favorite character to play? And I think at this point only Sloan and I have played, unless Kate, have you had a chance to jump on to Marvel Rivals at all?
Not quite yet. It's on my list though.
Oh, okay. Do you have a game system or you? Oh, okay.
Yeah. What did you say?
I was going to say, what is your game system of preference?
Of preference, I play my PlayStation 5. So lately I've been playing like the little spooky like Until Dawn, like I think it's called Dark Picture series. So I've been playing those lately.
Okay.
But yeah, it's just random what I play when I have the time to play some games.
Got you. Jay Elise, have you gotten into gaming a little bit more yet, or?
I haven't even touched my PlayStation. I have been really busy, so I have not played any games, watched anything. Yeah.
Okay. Shout out to that. Sloan, your favorite character to fight with?
My favorite character to fight with is the Winter Soldier, since he's the quickest. He's the one I mastered the quickest, and I'm really good at Moon Knight. But the one I want to main is Magic. She's my favorite Marvel character of all time.
Gotcha. All right. This is good. All right, so now I want to move into something more informative. Oh, let's go to these really quick stories real quick. So real quick, TikTok was shut down in the United States on January 19th unless the Supreme Court strikes down the law forcing to sell it. Let me tell you something. They're not striking it down. They're going to let it ride. TikTok is going to ban it, and that's just going to be what it is. And what'll make it worse is they might block all American IPs, because TikTok was pretty much on some fuck America shit. So, hey, man, I'm praying for you guys. Hopefully there's another platform y'all could jump on that could give y'all some love. Other than that, Godspeed. So next is the world's first computer bug was literally a bug. In 1947, a moth was trapped in a Mark II computer at Harvard University, leading to the term debugging for fixing computer glitches.
Wow.
Yeah. Because us nerdy, sciencey people aren't that creative. We'll just be like, we see a bug, now it's
debugging.
It makes all the sense in the world. All right, so now let's go deep down into some scientific real nerd shit. Planets aligning. Is this not the end of the world?
Ready for a rare astronomical event. In January 2025, skywatchers around the world will have the chance to witness a stunning celestial event, a planetary alignment, also known as a planetary parade. Starting on January 21st, 6 planets, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Neptune, and Uranus, will align and gather in the night sky. Then, on January 25th, Mercury will join them, completing a rare 7-planet alignment. Look towards the western sky after sunset for the best view. No telescope is needed to see the brightest planets, but you'll need one to spot Neptune and Uranus, so find a dark spot and get ready to be amazed. Join us for Atomico's curious adventures through space and...
All
right. Isn't that what happened on Hercules? Is some bad shit about to happen?
So
It happened on TMNT 2007.
I've been waiting for this since last year because this has been talked about that it's coming since last year, and I want to see it, but I don't know what the effects are going to be because when planets go into retrograde and when planets get aligned and Earth gets aligned with it, things happen. So I'm probably not going to do any traveling around that time or make any big financial decisions. Yeah, because I don't know.
Okay. All right. Sloan, what about you, sir?
I'm gonna be happy to see this. I'll probably go out to my local park to see it with my sister. Yeah, I'm happy to see this.
I thought he's gonna say he's gonna go to his local pub. I was like, he's gonna get drunk. Another one, Harold. They all line it up. All right. I'm with you on that, man. Shout out. Yeah.
Planet.
Facts. I love stuff like this. However, I'm not going to go looking for it. I'll wait until there's a video or something and I'll look at it. Yeah, but
it's really
learning about stuff like this though.
So you didn't look at the eclipse last year? Well, a few months ago.
I was at work.
I was too.
We went outside.
We did too.
You had the glasses and everything.
We got glasses for my whole class, and we all went outside and watched the eclipse.
Jay said,
yeah.
I salute you and your commitment to science. You know what I mean? And let's go to stories that more warm my heart and motivate me to get up off the couch.
Flagship humanoid AI-powered robot. She's highly realistic. She has her own social media, so she might be competing with you one day. What makes her really special is that you can talk to her and ask questions. So maybe we can have her introduce herself and say something.
Hello. I'm Aria, the flagship female companion robot of Realbotics.
What's the purpose of this?
Some of our peers in the robotic space make robots to replace human labor. We think that's a great area, but we think there's a much bigger area in having social robots. So for example, at a convention like this, we can draw a crowd very easily. Aria's been a little bit of a rock star here, with people taking pictures and coming over. So she can promote your brand. The AI is all customizable, so she can learn all about you and your brand, and she can continue to communicate to people. There's a huge epidemic amongst adolescents and seniors on loneliness. So she can be programmed to know you and learn more about you. So she can make that bond with you that feels like a genuine human connection.
But they're going to be in the houses?
We don't have the ability to clean the house. They don't do physical labor, but they're more there to converse with you. It's companionship. They can actually even be a boyfriend or a girlfriend.
So you mean to tell me
we all thinking the same thing, right?
They can't do, normal, regular labor, things that, when you're a kid, I want to have a robot to do this, X, Y, and Z. But now they can make relationships and bonds with you.
That's a lot of hard work.
That's so ass backwards. I mean, I'm sure there's a demand for it, but
that's a demand for it. Let me tell you something. They didn't give her that slim waist and them jugs for nothing. I was sitting
and
there
then she has hips, like little curves, but the wig. They need to consult a Black person for that. But yeah.
She looked like she was confused the whole time. Like, why is they standing here? She really had that like clueless look. Like, wow.
Like what? Next thing you know, they're gonna have social anxiety and all types of shit because they're humans at this point. They just don't do anything useful.
Okay, you jumping too far ahead. That's wild.
Yeah, social media. Why not?
You could be competing with her. Yeah, I mean, And he said, "Don't make me say it." No, say it.
No, please say it.
No. Say it. You know what I'm saying? Like. Tell him,
like, help me do the dishes or something. What are you here for? What are you looking at? Like, you just kept on looking,
like,
and then the hand
sitting there collecting. Well, not collecting dust, but
30 grand on you, so you just run around and talk.
That's ego stroker.
I mean, it'll stroke something. Better be stroking something else too. But all right, yeah, I'm not. That's all I'm. So all right, we're gonna move on. Let's get to some anime. Anime supremacy. You know what I'm saying? Anime's taking over the world.
Biggest anime piracy website has surpassed Disney Plus in monthly visits. Now this information comes from CBR.com. World's biggest anime piracy site risks imploding as it surpasses Disney Plus in monthly visits. And apparently the website they're referring to is a website called Hi Anime. Via Torrent Freak, website traffic tracker, similar web data estimates the anime piracy site Hi Anime hits 364 million visits in October 2024, surpassing Disney's total of 343 million in the same month. This is absolutely insane. An anime website has surpassed one of the biggest streaming platforms in the world, Disney Plus. And the funny thing is, Disney Plus has anime on their platform, but people are going to this site to watch anime. I understand why fans are using this website. The setup is clean, it looks legit. You just search up an anime, let's do Solo Leveling, and it pops up in very good quality. This is a huge reason why they're beating their competitors. A comment section where fans can talk to each other about the recent episodes. You know, I don't understand why official streaming sites don't have this, where unofficial streaming sites like Hi Anime has it. You know, I don't understand. Not to mention, they have anime that aren't unofficial streaming sites, like the 90s version of Hunter x Hunter. Of course, support the official release, you know, that does help the team behind these anime, but, like, I understand.
Obviously you don't, because you don't seem to have a grasp on the real world. But we're not going to get into that right now. We want to thank you for your contribution to the internet. What I will say is, do we find it amazing that a pirated site that gives away content for free would surpass Disney? I mean, is that? But I think moreover, is this excitement that anime is becoming mainstream? Is that what it is? Does anybody want to take this on? All right, Sloan, go ahead.
So really and truly, when it comes to this whole, first off, Disney Plus has a lot of issues. They're not consistently pumping out good content, and their prices are ridiculous. So any cheaper option with not being bogged down by a bunch of ads is going to do better. But even in general, I don't like the whole argument. People say, "Oh, anime is becoming more mainstream because it's so good." It's like, no. It's like saying, let me give it to you this way: would you rather eat dirt or 2 pieces of bread?
Where's the dirt from?
It's worm infested and some animals just got done peeing on it. That's the kind of dirt.
What type of worms we talking about? I'm just playing. No,
parasitic worms, hookworms.
Hookworm. All right. Well, yeah, I'd have to go with the 2 moldy pieces of bread.
But exactly, it's bread. It's like if it's something inconsumable versus something consumable, does that mean the consumable thing that makes it just amazing, or is it like that's the only good thing around kind of thing?
Agreed. So you don't feel like there's something to really be said about that argument? I mean, because to me, when I saw it at first, I was like, wow, man, is anime definitely, becoming a thing? But then I'm starting to think that, nah, yo, niggas just like free shit. Like, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
If I Netflix or spend all that money, I'd go right there and get it. What were you saying, Jalen?
People prefer convenience. People prefer free. So if I can get all of my anime shows in one place for free, so I don't have to go to this Amazon Prime and Crunchyroll and like all of these different places to like watch certain shows, I can find it on one plate in one place. I'm gonna do that. I do that with like other shows. I have a website that I go to because I don't want to watch ads, and because I refuse to pay for ad free for certain streaming sites. I just go to the website and it's like, okay, and then I can go to the next episode. I can go watch my other show on here because it's convenient and it's free.
I'm with it. Kate, did you have anything you want to throw in?
No, I mean, I definitely agree. Like, I don't even use Disney Plus like hardly ever, to be honest. And as far as like watching anime, like I watch I use Crunchyroll, but like I do like the fact that it has like, you can talk to other people like on like the episodes and stuff like that. That's really interesting. But yeah, I might check it out because it's free. Like, why not?
Why not? That's the question I'd be asking. All right. more scaring people with robots.
Robots has been building cars in a BMW factory, and they just released an update on their progress. Robotics startup Figure partnered with BMW at the beginning of the year to deploy general-purpose robots to work in a manufacturing facility in Spartanburg, South Carolina. They can now run thousands of cycles per day without human help. The Figure 2 robot is now 7 times more accurate and 4 times faster. The new videos show them lifting, moving, and carefully placing electric vehicle battery cell parts onto a chassis framework. But Figure isn't just targeting factories. They want to put millions of these robots in homes. The startup is backed by tech giants like OpenAI, Microsoft, and Nvidia, raising $675 million earlier this year. While questions remain about whether Figure can scale up manufacturing to match Tesla Optimus, for now, a fleet of Figure robots continue to build. For more stories like this, click the link in my bio to access my free daily AI newsletter.
All right. So, are you buying this one? It doesn't have boobs on it, doesn't have a really bad looking wig, and will do laundry and do dishes. So, what are we doing?
I'd take a robot there to do some dishes.
You know what I'm saying? Yep, that's pretty much it. So,
robot-free household over here.
A robot-free household. All right. Tristan Michael said anime is becoming wide lately. Disney is falling off. If I would like to say Disney never got on, let's just be honest.
What, Disney?
Disney Plus? No, I'm talking about the streaming service Disney Plus. It never was linked for real. Like, they'd have one good show. We get it for a month and a half, 2 months, maybe 3 months, and then it's done. They don't really give you enough. They'll give you 6 episodes or 8 episodes or 12 episodes. You know what I'm saying? Then you got to wait a year. They don't ever overlap stuff. It's very rare that they'll drop 2 of the same thing at the same time. So essentially, you're paying all of that money for one new show. And yes, they have a catalog, and I respect that, but I don't really care about that catalog like that. Go ahead, Jay.
The best thing that they did was connect with like Hulu. So I don't have to pay for Hulu anymore because I pay for Disney Plus and I can watch all my Hulu shows on Disney Plus. And I think that kind of helped grab the adult audience more. But Disney Plus has a lot of issues. Like the interface is kind of sucks compared to like other streaming services. It's stupid. Like trying to go back and like watch another show and like it's just not that user friendly at all.
I agree. Sloan.
More or less what Jay says, like the only thing I really want Disney Plus for is the old stuff they have on there. Like my favorite Disney show of all time has to be Tron Uprising. Best TV show on Disney XD. I will say that. I will die on that hill. I highly recommend you guys watch it. It's a great in-depth story, and it's done. It's got an amazing art style. Have you seen the Dance Central intro? The first Dance Central intro?
No, I don't even know what that is. Who's Dance Central?
Oh, the Connect game, the one where you dance to this.
Dance Central.
Yeah, Dance Central. So you see the intro, Jay, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, I know.
So the whole show is in that guy's art style, Robert Valley. Yeah, so
that's lit. Okay. Yeah. I would probably see, like, I would put you onto some obscure shows that nobody ever watched, because that's just the type of weirdo I am. And Disney Plus has a bunch of that stuff, like Sequest. I never heard of it, but it had a weird, obscure group of characters. Even the lead guy looked like he had just been rehabilitated from a coke habit and thrown back into the acting business. But we'll talk about that another time. Michael said that gives me iRobot vibes. Yeah, for sure. That's how it's supposed to be. All right, so I am going to go to this last one, and then we are going to let my guy Sloan get in his bag because I need to find out what's going on in the Black comic game. But from one old man to a younger generation, pay attention.
Is nobody else concerned how history is repeating itself? Hey, Russia, you'll stop the war if we just give you parts of Ukraine, right? Duh, we stop right away. But we don't want them taking parts of our country. But it's for the best to negotiate peace. He had his fingers crossed. Reasoning with a warmongering dictator hell-bent on global domination is history repeating itself. Oh, and Ukraine, there's probably no more money coming from us. What? Russia will destroy us. We need your help. Well, I'm gonna be acting a little differently now. Don't worry, we'll fund your defense. No, see, you cannot afford this. Not preventing a war on the Eastern Front. That's history repeating itself. Yeah, my government has collapsed. Excuse me? My coalition government has fallen apart and now there's a right-wing uprising. That's literally history repeating itself. Good news, we have defeated Hezbollah. No, you haven't. We are right here. Declaring victory over a terrorist group who clearly isn't defeated is history repeating itself. Hello, China is Italy. Just making sure we are good friends. And Italy's befriending the enemy. This is World War II repeating itself. The 50,000 troops we sent to Russia have internet for the first time and are addicted to porn. They are? Yes. Is that history repeating itself? No, that's a new one.
So much to unpack.
Yeah, right. There's so much to unpack. But history repeats itself. So when people ask you why you should be reading history, it's so that you don't make the same mistakes over again.
Mm-hmm.
You're not listening. I mean, not you guys. What I'm saying, I know the people at home are like, all right, fat boy, go to something more entertaining. All right, I want to hear Sloan talk. Let's get it on.
I'm soaring high. Every panel tells a story. Watch it fly. Ink and paper, the mysteries unfold.
All right, Sloan, take it
All
away.
right. All right, so this comic I bring you guys today is the new Ultimate Black Panther. This is a relaunch of an old universe that Marvel had in the early 2000s called Ultimate Universe. But at first it was good, but it went downhill. Actually, Black Panther didn't have an Ultimate series in the original Black Panther, in the original Ultimate Universe, so this is probably they see. In this world, Wakanda is not known to the world, and they're having their own turmoils on the continent of Africa. They are fighting Ra and Khonshu of this earth, and Wakanda has its own inner turmoil. Like for example, T'Challa is like the king, but he doesn't want to be. Okoye, the lady in the red, if you remember Okoye from the movie, she's actually my bad, I missed it. But it's taken different plot points from the MCU Black Panther, but made it better. For example, Eric Killmonger, the guy in the Panther mask and the axe, he is a revolutionary, but it's not toxic. He's a Wakandan, but he left Wakanda because he felt like Wakanda should be using their resources to help the surrounding villages, which were being massacred by Khonshu and Ra. Storm is aiding in this said project, and T'Challa was basically didn't really care, but his whole city was attacked and bombed. So now he's going out. It's a action sci-fi fantasy story, but it also is deep in terms of like politics. Like you can't just rush in and handle situations like the way you want to. You gotta step back and think about it. So if you're looking for like an interesting black story that isn't all about our oppression, but is deep in like politics in some form or fashion, and is interesting, talk about our history as black people, I highly recommend it. I just picked up the volume a couple of days ago. I didn't finish reading the book, but so far it is amazing. The art is amazing. The character dynamic is amazing, such as him being politically married but not actually married. And a little bit of spoiler warning, because I know us T'Challa and Storm fans have been wanting this spoiler warning. It has been foretold that T'Challa and Storm will have a child. So a Storm Black Panther.
So what are they going to name him? Is it going to be a girl? Is it going to be a boy?
Hopefully they name it Azudi, like their one child from an alternate dimension. Have you seen the movie Avengers of Tomorrow? Like not Avengers Next. It was the Lionsgate era of Marvel. I think it's called like Young Avengers or Avengers of Tomorrow. It was like all the children of the Avengers.
I think so.
I know what you're talking about, but I don't know what it's called.
It's all good. Continue, sir.
Yeah. Well, besides that, I'm trying to find some different topics about it. One thing I find interesting is how they are delving a bit more into our like African mythology and mixing it a bit together. Because, like, for example, like they're including two Egyptian gods, like they have Khonshu and Ra, and they're going against like the Wakandas. I mean, so far there isn't any actual gods yet, but they're taking on the roles of it, kind of thing. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah, that's an interesting. The next Avengers. Yeah.
Great job, Tristan. Keep it up, buddy. Keep it up. There's a producer job waiting for you yet.
Yes.
All right, Joe. Thank you so much. So, is the entire series already in the book, or do I still have to get individual comic books to get the story, the full story?
What I recommend you to do right now, because it's an ongoing Black Panther of the Ultimate Universe is an ongoing series, like a lot of Marvel's Ultimate titles, but they have wrapped up enough couple of issues for their main stories to where you can go and get the first volume. So like they have enough Ultimate Spider-Man for you to get the first volume, enough Ultimate X-Men and stuff like that. But if you do want to know more about this universe overall, there's a book called Ultimate Invasion that will tell you all you need to know about like why this universe was created, what purpose does it stand, who's the ultimate big bad in this universe, etc. I highly recommend it and all. Like, so if you're wanting to get into Marvel comic books but you don't know where to start, this is the perfect place to jump in.
Love it. Love it. All right. All right. With that being said, we almost out of here. You know what I mean? However, before we go, gotta throw a couple of things up that's important. The 100th episode of the Black Nerd Podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so excited. So excited. You know what I mean? January the 26th, we will be right here for our 100th episode. If you kind of came in, you should know that we are on our 99th episode, and next week isn't the 26th. The 26th is the week after, meaning that next week is a bye week, meaning that we are taking a weekend off before coming back for our 100th episode. You know what I'm saying? A couple of the team members had some stuff that they needed to do, and you know, it is what it is, man. We wanted to show love, so we wanted to wait. So you guys have the opportunity. You know what I mean? We'll be back in 2 weeks. Also, that same weekend, we will be doing an RPG game live stream with the entire team on Friday. I put Cyberpunk on there, but I think we're going to switch to Marvel. Marvel has an RPG game. I think we might switch to do the Marvel RPG. Saturday, we'll definitely be doing Marvel Rivals. And then Sunday will be the live stream. So make sure, if you haven't done so, man, set your schedule, man. Make sure you are tuned in live with us as we get together and play all of the goodness together. If you haven't, I have changed the intro, and I have new characters on the intro. And also, our logo has a new guy, which is I got Tempest, who's officially a part of the team. And shout out to you, my guy. There'll be some more adjustments made within the next week or so. So y'all just keep it locked. We love each and every one of y'all. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. Before we go, open forum. Ladies, gentlemen, if there's anything y'all want to talk about, anything y'all want to throw in there, or if y'all just want to do shout-outs, this is the time to get it in. So let's go around. Go ahead, Sloan.
Okay, so one thing I do want to bring out, I don't know if you guys know this, but so there's a movie coming up, and I believe it's like February or like Juneteenth, somewhere around that time. It's a movie called, it's based on this book called Black Sands, The Seven Kingdoms. So it's a movie, a black anime based out of Egypt that's coming out this year. And I think it's going to be a great movie because I've checked out the book and I've read up on the book, and it is awesome. I'm talking about Black Pharaoh, Black Prince, Black, all of it. It is amazing. So if you are looking for any new movie to see, I recommend saving your money from the new Captain America movie, because the rumors, because the plot line leaked for that, and it is, let's just say it makes Madam Web look like a masterpiece. Let's just say that.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a take.
Wow, that's a hot take for real.
Oh no, I don't send it to you. The rumor plot is oof. Ooh, oh boy.
Drop it in the group chat, I guess.
Please do.
Oh yeah, I'll drop it right now. Let me just.
All right, so are you saying that it's coming to all theaters, or are you saying it's just going to be certain theaters? Is this something where I'm going to have to just buy it on streaming?
Oh no. Oh no, it's going to be released in theaters all across the United States. So this is I forgot to mention this, but it is like I said, it's going to be animated, right?
Yeah. What's the name of the film?
Black Sands, The Seven Kingdoms. If anyone's a One Piece fan here, the director of the most recent fight, like the Garp fight on that island, he's in charge of the animation direction. So that's another thing. He's got an MMA fighter doing our main character Asar's combat. Asar's like a warrior mage. Like he reinforces his body with magic, and he could put the paws on like Child Naruto. He could put the paws on him. Yeah.
Oh, I think I've seen this before, man. And they got enough money to go into all theaters. I don't know if that's gonna happen, but you talking about this or you talking about something?
No, yeah, that's the story. Yeah, they got money they're being animated by Studio Mir. That's the studio that did Avatar: The Last Airbender. They've accumulated millions of dollars.
Wow, that's crazy.
It looks like the same art style or similar art style.
Okay, so is this the official trailer for the no?
Yeah, that's not it. They don't have a trailer for it yet. They just got like a bunch of info talking about it and such. But the book is really like if you got like if you like the fantasy story, they have it on like Amazon for you to get in all stuff like that, like the book already. Because I've watched because they have a voice comic, like a voice version of it. So I've watched all the episodes of it. I'm going to start reading the books, but it's going to be good. Oh, I forgot his name, but what's the Eddie Griffin? He's the voice actor. He's a voice actor in here as well.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
They got Eddie Griffin doing voice acting. That's crazy. They got a check. They got a check. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What's up? Yo, I see there's a lot of activity going on over here. I actually have been a fan of these guys for a while. I think they do a great job. I look forward to seeing them do some big things. So I hope this actually makes it out. And I will definitely be one of those people to support. I would definitely love to do a whole campaign where all of us get together and we can all go together. So that might be the move. Okay. Thank you, Sloan. Kate, was there anything you wanted to talk about or bring up?
No, not this go round. I appreciate you having me. It's cool being from in the comments to actually being like, with you guys. So that's pretty dope.
That's lit. All right, what's up with you? You got anything you want? Any nerdy stuff you want?
Just that y'all leave these robots alone. It's just a warning. That is all I want to add to the end, because every episode we see some shit and it might look cool. It might, if you have the money, then it might look appealing to you. But please leave these robots alone, because there have been enough movies made about them. Come on, y'all.
You know what I mean? Queen says so. I only put this shit up on the screen just to get up underneath y'all's skin. I feel like it's my job as a black man to let you know what the whites is doing and not telling them. They out here getting it cranking. You know what I'm saying? So like we need to make sure that we are ready. You know what I mean? Whatever we need to make stuff happen. Whatever. All right, so I need y'all, if all of y'all that watched, first of all, everybody that tuned in, thank you so much, whether you were in the comments or you won't. Shout out to the people that were brave enough to jump in the comments and make us laugh and give us their opinions and to do whatever. Like I love it when people are interactive. It just makes the show much better. Thank you to the whole team, you guys, for making sure to be here on time and making sure everything runs right. I'm tightening up the ship this year, so y'all gonna be seeing some changes, and we about to take this thing up, man, because we got so many people that love this show. There's so many people that hit me. Yo, you'd be surprised how many people hit me about being on the show. Yo, I want to come be on Black Nerd. And I'll be like, why y'all just watch it? Like, why? Everybody got to feel like they got to be on the show. Like, I got to come. enjoy it from the comments. Just love it down. You know what I mean? Because we building an army out here. So it is what it is. We love y'all. Make sure if you haven't done so, follow each and every one of us. And if you want hours of entertainment, just follow Sloan and watch him argue with the world. It's quite entertaining for me. It's quite. I just want you to know I get all my entertainment from you. Like that's funny. funny. Go to Jay Elise if you want to see some saucy, delicious food. You know what I'm saying? Sauce and fire is Trey Magnifica. And
thank you.
Yeah, my pleasure. And Kissing Kate's, all of her businesses are illegal, so you guys, I can't. FBI buster for whatever. It is. So with that being said, we'll check y'all next week. I'm sorry, was anybody else about to say something?
I was going to talk about you dry snitching, but no.
I ain't shit. Hey, well, we love y'all. We check y'all in 2 weeks, right back here, 6 p.m. January 26th. Team, do not leave after the show. Got to run some stuff by y'all, and we are out of here. Check y'all.